MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Kenta Maeda starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Solak on at first, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Maeda will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Danny Santana.
So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball 2. The count 2-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Trevor Bauer gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Gurriel.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Acuna digs in now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Stepping in for the Jays, Miguel Sano. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Junior.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Fouled away. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Derek Fisher is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. 1 out.
At second, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Striding into the box, Elvis Andrus. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here it comes now to Andrus. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
1 ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
High chopper to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat for Toronto, Nicholas Castellanos, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Nope.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Travis Shaw, and is carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bauer has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back change-ups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 9 homers, and 22 RBIs. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Working for the punch out and the offering. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. 2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So stepping in, Kevin Biggio, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway. Striding in, Leody Taveras, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Willie Calhoun. He popped out in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swing and a line drive. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as we show you the Blue Jays leaderboard, you can see he finds himself number 4 on the list.
Junior.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Acuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Here's Miguel Sano. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And a little tapper here in front of the mound, as this may work as a sacrifice. And that's the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider laid off for a ball. count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes
1
now.
ball, 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Travis Shaw would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The payoff pitch. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Rangers nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, number 13.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, 10.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ronald Guzman. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Ball, 1.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Derek Fisher. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Travis Shaw. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Count 3-0.
Salvador Perez is on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-1, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Left side, Santana's got it. There's one on to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taveras. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bauer pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The pitch.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Adele, 1-1.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
To the plate now, Leody Taveras, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. 2-1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. He chased it out of the zone.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 3-0. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Nick Solak. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Biggio is there for it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Danny Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
The right fielder, number 13.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
That's ball,
Way
strike.
inside with that one. A pretty easy take
2
there.
balls, 1 strike.
Ronald Guzman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Rangers 1. Sean Reed Foley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Rangers, number 54.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Bo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That ball went out.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Reed Foley was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 14.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Kevin Biggio 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down and the inning will continue.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check as the lead remains 3-1. A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Leading off the inning, Ronald Guzman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ronald Guzman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Derek Fisher, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now back.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat.
Andrews.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Hey. 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Rangers 1. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the first pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Andrus will play this one at short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Ball.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he fouls this one off. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. One left for Toronto, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Jose Leclerc is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. All set for the start of the inning. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. The Jays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Leody Taveras.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Nick.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Solak. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1 on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Wilmer Font trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're at incomplete. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 64, Wilmer Font.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. With runners in scoring position this season, Santana is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball is swung on and missed.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Rangers 2. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taveras. He's there and records the first out. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 3-0 now. Nicasio, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. The 3-0 pitch comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Kevin Biggio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 3-2. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now in the box, Ronald Guzman. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Shaw will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Settling in now, Derek Fisher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Here's Elvis Andrus now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here it comes now to Andrus. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Makes the catch, and the Blue Jays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Toronto led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kenta Maeda earns his 5th winner of the year. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 11 hits.